Hello everybody, it's GrannyWitch73 and I'm your Tuesday hostess for Witchcrafting. Tomorrow is Wednesday, October the 1st, so I have decided to do a door hanger for the whole month of October. I am doing something Halloweeny. I know Halloweeny isn't a word, but it is now because I just made it a word. So for my craft this week, I have done a door hanger. I made kind of like a dream catcher Halloween door wreath, and I thought that it would be a great idea to put up on my door as a spirit catcher. It's so that you can keep the negative spirits out on Halloween night. There's a whole big tradition around putting things outside your door to keep the spirits out on Halloween. Some of them you can find on Google, and others, everybody knows about jack-o'-lanterns and stuff like that, or to deter evil spirits, and we wear masks so that the spirits can't recognize us and stuff on Halloween, and fun facts like that. So I decided to make a spirit catcher for my Halloween wreath, and on my what I used was a coat hanger, which I shaped into the shape of a pumpkin. I'm not going to do that here because what I've done is I've already created my door hanger. I'm just showing you the materials that I have used for it. So coat hanger, some fall colored leaves, some orange sparkly yarn. You can use anything you like. If you don't want to use yarn, you can use feathers. One of the ladies on Witchcrafting made a really beautiful wreath out of all black feathers, and I'm sure that it's going to be up sometime. I'm hoping how she made it, because it's gorgeous. And you can also use ribbon. And you don't have to use a coat hanger either. You can use any kind of material that you like. If you want to use grapevine or craft wire, it's all up to you. I had my glue gun blow up on me when I was making my fall mask for Mabon, so I had to resort to using a needle and thread. Now, I don't mind doing that, but some of you may not want to, and you can use a glue gun for this craft, or you can cheat like I did. Today I went out and I bought Halloween foam activity kit, and I bought it at the dollar store because I am the dollar store queen around here. Everything that I get for my crafting and stuff like that, including my glue gun and all my glue, comes from the dollar store. All of this stuff here, except for the coat hanger, came from the dollar store. And this is what comes in the kit. You get like a whole bunch of little foam thingies. I got spider webs and little spiders of different colors, some little sparkly things, some words, well, letters to make words, and then dots and stuff like that. And these are self-adhesive, so, and they're very, very sticky. So as you can see, there's paper on the back of the spider here. And so I used that, plus I used the needle and thread, because I wanted to make sure that everything stayed on properly. I'll show you my finished product. So this is my finished wreath, and as you can see, I shaped it kind of like a pumpkin. And I put some green leaves on top and a bat, and some more fall leaves, and Happy Halloween, and a spider web and a spider, and some pumpkins, some more leaves, and some feathers. And I sewed everything on, but as I said, the weaving, it takes a little while to show. This project actually took me 3 days to do, and like I said, mostly because I had to wait until I had the money to go to the dollar store and get my little odds and ends, because the foam stuff I just got yesterday. I'm filming this on Monday, but it's going to be uploaded for tomorrow. So, as I said, when you see this, it will be 1 day away from the Halloween season. And I can't wait, because my kids and I make our own decorations every year. And I have done some amazing decorations that at this time of year my imagination goes wild, and I love doing all this kind of funky stuff. We've done graveyards in our front yard with cardboard recycled stuff, dead bodies. I've done the scarecrow, and I'll add some of those pictures into the end of this video so that you can see the kind of stuff that I've done with my kids. We lived in an apartment building for 8 years, and we had every year we hosted the Halloween party in the neighborhood, and kids came from all over. I miss those days. It was fun being able to do that kind of stuff with my kids. So have a great week, everybody, and happy Halloween season.